What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning this weekend's main event in Commerce, California between Serhii Bohachuk and Mykal Fox. Guys, before I continue, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's been with me since day one. If you haven't already, could you please hit subscribe? Could you also like this video? And right now, go to the bottom of your screen, find the bell notification button, hit that so you can be notified every time I put something out that's new. Thank you. So guys, all week we've been traveling the world documenting these fight cards. We covered the fight card in Sydney. I was actually ringside to Goodman versus Vaca. If you've been paying attention to the channel, we featured what's going down in heavyweight division, the rematch between David Allen and Johnny Fisher in London. We already covered the card in Long Beach, California, being headlined by Fernando Vargas Jr. And finally, our journey stops at Commerce with the return of Serhii Bohachuk. Guys, I've been asked all week about Bohachuk. A lot of you guys forgot that he fought Ishmael Davis and go straight to the Virgil Ortiz fight, and you're asking for my opinion on that outcome. We covered that fight. I gave you my prediction of Virgil versus Bohachuk, and I also gave you the rundown afterwards. I've linked that video in this one. So if you want to hear my opinion on how I judged it, just watch the video. Also, guys, in the comment section below, before we continue, how did you judge it? Did you think Bohachuk got the short end of the stick, even though he knocked down Virgil multiple times but lost the decision? Or do you think that Virgil won more rounds and he was the rightful winner? Anyway, moving forward in this video, we're going to go over both careers of Bohachuk and Mykal Fox. We're going to talk a little bit about how they go about their business, and stay tuned to the end of the video because I'll be giving you my prediction. We'll be going over those Las Vegas odds, and I'll be telling you where to put your money. In boxing, guys, we know the importance of having a good promoter, a good manager, people supporting you, somebody backing your career. And I'm not knocking Bohachuk, but in my opinion, I just feel that maybe somebody is missing the boat a bit on his career. He seems to me at 154 to be the odd man out. This guy, 96% career knockout to win ratio. The Ukrainian is massive in his country, and I understand if other fighters at 54 don't want to fight him. But Turkey, wherever you are, bring the money to this kid. He fought in Riyadh before. We just saw him against Ishmael Davies, 6-round stoppage. People want to see him fight Virgil again, but Virgil seemingly has moved on to bigger and better things. He looked great against Madrimov, so in Virgil's eyes, it would only make sense to keep pushing forward. For Bohachuk, it's kind of like he's a top 5 fighter in the world. If you ask me, he's a top 5. He's ranked in the top 5. Mykal Fox is a top 200 guy. But, you know, in this game, you got to just beat whoever they put in front of you. So right now, I want to remind everybody what's at stake this Saturday in California. All right, guys, since December 21st, 2024, Bohachuk has been preparing for his next fight, which will take place this weekend. His record stands as a testament to his physical dominance in the ring, earning him recognition and rankings across multiple boxing organizations. Commerce Casino, LA is the location, and his opponent will be Mykal Fox, who has a height advantage over him by 4 inches and a reach advantage. Fox, known as the Professor, made his pro debut in 2014. Bohachuk turned pro in 2017. He is a proud face of Ukraine and has shown the world what resilience looks like with every fight. On August 10, 2024 in Las Vegas, Bohachuk knocked down Ortiz in rounds 1 and round 8. At the end of the fight, Ortiz carried the WBC interim title via majority decision with scores of 114-112, 114-112, and 113-113 respectively. On the records of Bohachuk's last 5 fights, Ortiz is the only opponent he has lost to. After Ortiz, he won against Ishmael Davis in the 6th round at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh. Just before facing Ortiz, he faced Brian Mendoza, whom he won via UD at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas on March 20th, 2024. Before that, Bohachuk knocked out Patrick Alate in the 1st round at Chumash Casino in San Ynez. So guys, you have to think that a stay busy fight, you want to stay active. This guy's fought in arenas in Vegas, he's fought in arenas in Saudi Arabia, now he's fighting the casino in LA against a guy that, you know what, it probably would be tough to get up for. And this is no offense to Mykal Fox. He is a tall, long, rangy southpaw. He will present some issues for Bohachuk with that reach. So I'm not writing Mykal Fox off. He's a professional. He only has a handful of losses. He doesn't have pop on his shots. He's going to want to outpoint you. He's going to want to outthink you. He's going to want to outslick you. Unfortunately for him, he's going against a blender type of guy, which I call Bohachuk. Similar to Ortiz. Piece of meat put in the blender, you get chopped up, and that's what you're getting for Bohachuk. And the second Serhii feels that you are wilting or that you are intimidated by taking a step forward, he's going to come after you. He's one of my favorite styles in the whole sport. Knockout to win ratio, astronomical. His grit to win fights, astronomical. The game plan can be a bit predictable, but when you have power like him and that style like him and the cardio that he has, he is tough to beat. The Brandon Adams knockout makes you scratch your head a bit, but Brandon Adams is a dog, and that fight was a while ago. The Virgil Ortiz fight, in my opinion, could have gone either way. I did score it round by round for Virgil, so I said it wasn't a robbery, but damn, Bohachuk looked good. And he is a nightmare for anybody at 54. I cannot say that enough. Whenever he fights, I tune in. Right now, let's take a closer look at his opponent, Mykal Fox, and see what he's been up to. Guys, Mykal Fox is 24-4 with 5 knockouts. Out of 2,506 welterweights in the world, that's 147. Remember, this fight's at 54. He's ranked 194 in that weight class, so he's moving up to 54. He carries in the ring a 20% career knockout to win ratio. His adoring fans know him as the Professor, and the 29-year-old American is a southpaw, standing at 6'3" with an 81-inch reach. We last saw him fight Yeno Alvarez, 3-5 UD in the 6th. Donald Ward, 18-12 UD in the 8th. Mean Machine, 22-2, lost a decision in the 10th. Maestre, 3-0, lost a decision in the 12th. Santa Maria, 10-1, lost a decision in the 10th. So as you can see, he has 4 losses. He was coming off 3 losses in a row, and then he got one back. And what that does to the psyche of a fighter, 3 losses in a row, especially when you were undefeated the entire career, when you take those steps up, it does something to you. So he did get a win back. It is a tough task to come back, though, in your last 5 fights after you lost 3 and get paired up against the Ukraine's Serhii Bohachuk. So we will know right off the bat what type of fight this will be, what type of fight Fox will bring to Bohachuk. He put his hand up for a reason. Kudos to him. The kid is fearless. He thinks that he has the skills to circle away from that power and do enough and steal rounds and win a decision. So if you're fans of Mykal Fox, that's what you should expect. Right now, let's look at his opponent, the Ukraine's Serhii Bohachuk. Guys, Bohachuk's 25-2 with 24 knockouts. Out of 2,250 super welterweights in the world, 154 pounds, he's ranked number 5. He has a career 115 pro rounds fought. His adoring fans know him as El Flaco, and he carries in the ring a 96% knockout to win ratio. An orthodox fighter standing at 6 feet tall with a 73-inch reach. He last fought Ishmael Davis, 13-1, stopped him in the 6th. Virgil Ortiz, 21-0, he lost a majority decision in the 12th. Mendoza, 22-3, UD in the 12th. Alate, 42-4, stopped him in the 1st. Gallimore, 22-6, stopped him in the 6th. Guys, if you've never seen Serhii Bohachuk fight, tune into this one. I've been told that this fight is going to be streaming on UFC Fight Pass. If you like action, if you like a guy who is coming at you to finish you, this is your guy. In terms of his sort of arsenal, and I don't want to take heat for this, but he reminds me of a personal friend of mine that I grew up watching, training with, who became a world champion with a similar punch arsenal, is Kelly Pavlik. Pavlik became one of the greatest middleweights of all time, finished his career 40-2 with 34 knockouts, pretty much just throwing his jab and his cross with that pressure forward style, flat-footed, but Pavlik the Ghost was a knockout artist. Bohachuk doesn't have the same sort of power. He uses his punches very similar to how Pavlik would use his, and he also uses the footwork in terms of staying on that linear path, front to back, similar to Pavlik as well. I see some parallels to his game, and maybe that's why I like him. But Bohachuk is fun to watch. He's all action. He's going to be there to get hit, but more often than not, he's the one who ends up on top of those exchanges. When I put these guys side by side, world-class experience, Bohachuk. Now, Fox is going to have the physical advantages, the height advantage, the reach advantage. We'll see how Bohachuk deals with that southpaw style. The game plan, like I said, you got to think Fox's whole fight camp was to circle away from Bohachuk's right hand. Him being a southpaw, he's going to have to remember to circle right and not left, because the minute he circles his left, he's walking straight into Bohachuk's right hand. And what Bohachuk is going to want to do is catch him with that, pair with the jab, and walk him onto that backhand. So we'll see how quick or how long it takes Bohachuk to do it, or how quick or how long Mykal Fox could avoid that to taking place. So right now, I want to take a closer look at the Las Vegas odds, see where the money's at. All right, guys, we're going to go over the money line and the method of victory. If you guys missed my live stream where I did all of my parlays for the week, I gave you my locks of the week, I'll have that tagged in this video as well. Just go to the channel. You'll see it under playlists. Right now on the money line, Bohachuk is $1.06, meaning if you put 100 on him, you only get $6 in return. The draw's 26 to 1. Mykal Fox is $12.50. 100 on him gets you your money back plus 1,250. You could put this fight on a nice parlay. There's a lot of fights over the week that are $6s, $9s happening in the UK, happening on this card, and happening in Long Beach, California that could fatten your parlay up a bit. If you want to add a little bit more juice to this, the bet that I like, method of victory, and I talked about this, $1.22 Bohachuk to stop Fox with my prediction. I'm fairly confident it's going to be Serhii Bohachuk business as usual. I love the $1.22 stoppage. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Early to mid rounds, this is a tough matchup for Mykal Fox. I don't think Serhii Bohachuk is going to show him any mercy, and I don't think Fox has ever been in there with a killer like Bohachuk. Right now, guys, you don't have to agree with me. In the comment section below, how do you see this one playing out? Let's get froggy. Whoever you think is going to win, tell me how they win, decision or stoppage. Also, if you haven't seen my breakdown, analysis, and prediction of the main event going down just across town in Long Beach on the same night between Fernando Vargas Jr. and Gonzalo Correa, stay tuned to the channel because that's coming up right now.